Looking for a little romance?
What do you want, Jerry?
Let me see this. Oh, not a bad vintage. I take it you're planning to seal the deal with the lovely Elizabeth?
What, are you following me now?
I just thought I'd check in and make sure the conversation doesn't include me.
So we're gonna go to the hotel, and I think they're gonna have our suite ready for us. I don't think we can go swimming yet, but we can get pedicures and room service. Oh my God.
How are my best girls?
Daddy! Daddy!
Come here, my little
Doctor.
angel. Oh, I haven't seen you in so long. You got so big. I was in Shanghai when I picked up your message. I got here as fast as I could.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard you weren't feeling well.
She's doing much better, right, baby? I was very scared.
Yeah, so was Daddy. Now, you should have heard Daddy yelling at the pilot, "Go faster, go faster." I was about to jump into the cockpit myself and start flying the plane. All right, let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at you. You know what? You don't look sick because you look as beautiful as ever.
And she was so good. She did exactly what the doctors told her to do.
Well, she's a brave girl, huh? Yeah, you're a brave girl. Daddy has a present for you. This is very, very special.
Wow, that looks beautiful.
It is a music box, okay? And every time you wind it up, when you open it, it plays a beautiful song. It plays our song, okay? And every time you open it, it'll remind you of how much Daddy loves you. And that I'm so happy that you're a part of this world, okay? There. Out of your mind. There's a police investigation underway. They know someone injected Alexis and Jocelyn.
Well, it was a vaccine, and there's no way to trace it back to me.
What if we're seen together?
Who's going to see us?
Well, Elizabeth, for one.
Well, perhaps you should have considered that before making this dinner arrangement.
Look, I told you to leave Elizabeth the hell alone.
And I want you to understand that however tempting it is to confess to the lovely and compassionate Elizabeth, need I go on? You are not to tell a word about us working together.
Ewen? What's going on?
Daddy was running down the street, right? And I went past this shop and I saw this music box in the window. So I went inside and I told the shopkeeper that I have the most amazing daughter in the whole wide world and that she would absolutely love that music box. And that's why I got it for you. And that's the day I found out that you were sick. And so I thought it would be best if Daddy drops it off in person. So, what happened to my daughter? How come she's in the hospital?
It's your dad. Let me know when you made it out of town, okay? Jerry.
Do I smell chicken?
Just get in quick.
Nice room.
Yeah, well, you're paying for it. What are you doing here? Don't you think there's a chance you could be recognized? I mean, you held the place hostage and all.
Oh, don't worry. I know this hotel like the back of my hand.
If you say so.
The only way it was getting too crowded and boring. There was no room service. Oh, by the way, did you manage to send your son out of town?
With any luck, he's long gone.
Her fever broke last night, and the doctor said there's no reason why she can't make a phone
Okay,
call.
I'm trying to understand this. So somebody broke into our house, took our daughter out of her room, and injected
I
her with
thought
something that...
she was sleepwalking, okay? And then I found her outside by the swing set. And within 24 hours, she had a raging fever.
And the same thing happened to Alexis?
Apparently. I mean, someone lured her out to Wyndham. She had some kind of a fainting spell, and she woke up on the couch.
So someone knocked her out and injected her.
That's the theory.
And the police have no idea who did this?
So now what? What's the next step?
Well, my niece and Alexis Davis have been inoculated, and therefore I'm immune. So the prelude's over. It's time to rock and roll. Is your team assembled?
Ready and waiting.
Good. You and your team have a very important job. You're to make sure that the pathogen makes its way into the bodies of every citizen in Port Charles.
Go door to door giving out shots?
No, that's not very efficient. And we lose the element of surprise, so no needles. I have a far more efficient way to make sure that it enters everyone's bloodstream.
According to Dante, the PCPD covered every inch of our property, and the only thing they could find was that the front lock had been picked.
What about the alarm? It didn't go off?
I forgot to set it.
Oh, well, that's okay. I mean, how many times did I forget to set that stupid thing?
I have to tell you that when I realized that maybe she wasn't missing and that someone might have taken her, I thought it was you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't do that to you again.
It makes me sick to think about someone taking our little girl. And why? What's the reason behind it? I mean, why would someone want to hurt Alexis and Jocelyn? What's the connection?
Me.
You see, you can't live without water. That's why aquifers, reservoirs, and wells are so important. They're the gateway into the bloodstream of all the thirsty people in town.
Yeah, I don't need a civics lesson. Just tell me what to do.
All right. You and your team will meet me at Port Charles Reservoir at 2 a.m. I'll bring the materials.
You have a tanker truck stashed somewhere?
Don't be ridiculous. This solution is hyper-concentrated.
And you're sure it'll work?
Well, I once dosed Nicholas Cassadine with something very similar. He had to meet my demands or die, and it worked very well. This is the same thing on a larger scale. The entire town, with the exception of two very special people.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised that you bothered to save anyone.
Come on, I still have some family feeling, although my brother would disagree. Jax doesn't realize how much trouble it took me to get him stranded on the other side of the planet.
Were you actually protecting your brother, or did you just not want him to figure out what you were up to?
Even if Carly chose to tell Jax of Jocelyn's illness, he would never make it out here in time. And by now, he'd know that she's going to be fine. He just doesn't realize that I'm the one who protected her.
Yeah. I mean, Alexis is my best friend. Jocelyn's my daughter. I mean, I think that's the connection we share.
Do you think someone went after the two of them to draw you back to Port Charles?
Well, I mean, it couldn't hurt to look at the people who have grudges against me, right?
It's not Sonny. Sonny would not hurt Alexis or Jocelyn, ever.
Okay, maybe it was Helena Cassadine.
Maybe. I mean, she hates Alexis, and she'd have no problem hurting a child. But when was the last time Helena paid you any attention? Unless there's something I don't know, you know.
No. I mean, things have been, pretty quiet in my life. I ran into a little trouble on the tarmac in Shanghai. Customs and immigration, they were trying to keep me there for 24 hours, but I was able to, call in some favors, and they let me go.
When did this happen?
That was right after you called me to tell me about Jocelyn.
Do you think the two incidences are related?
I don't know. Look, I'm not going to leave town until I find out who did this to Jocelyn, okay?
Safely out of town.
Oh, that must be a great comfort to you. Job well done.
Well, what about me and my crew? If we're going to be handling that stuff, it could get dangerous. We're going to need that vaccine.
I thought I told you. I have a limited supply, and it's being used by other parties as well.
Well, then you're going to have to find someone else for this job. I'm not going anywhere near that stuff without guaranteed protection.
Relax, Joe. I've got you covered. Okay?
Sonny's going to react to you being back in town.
Oh, Carol, let him come after me. My main focus is Joss. Somebody targeted her, and I'm not going to leave until I know she's safe.
I don't want anything to happen to you. When I thought that you were gone and in the plane, you're Jocelyn's father, and she needs you.
And she needs both of us.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sonny is about to try and marry Kate again. My new business partner, thanks to you.
Yeah, I had my reasons for selling my shares to Kate.
Really? Maybe one day you can enlighten me.
What are you talking about? I've been trying to do that for years.
Can we go home now?
You can go, but I told you we're gonna go to the hotel.
Yeah, I heard Mommy promise you room service and pedicures, two of her favorite activities.
Right. What good is having a hotel if you don't get to take full advantage of all of the amenities and the first-rate security?
I have a car downstairs. I would love to drive her home. Hey, how would you like to go really fast with Daddy, huh?
Yay!
No.
Yeah, let's go speed demon.
No, don't say yay. That's not safe.
So we're clear? 2 a.m. at the Port Charles Reservoir?
And you're 1,000% sure you can protect me?
You have my word.
That's supposed to make me feel better?
Oh, you want to go back to prison? I thought not.
What did I get myself into? It's about time I heard from you, Trey. Made it. I'm on the plane. All systems go. At least one of us is safe.
See Daddy do a magic trick? What's this? Open sesame. Look at that. How'd you like to go for a swim, huh?
Well, I told her she couldn't go swimming. She's just got.
No. The pediatrician said it's fine to take her for a swim. You, want to join us?
Yeah, why not?
Yay!
Yay! It's been a long time since we've been swimming together.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's already in motion. The situation will be resolved in the next 3 days. If you violate our agreement, I will come after you. And as you know, I will have nothing to lose.